and welcome to the mini workshop about how to prepare for your final exam week. So first, I'm going to show you this really handy planner. It has the last full week of classes on the front page, and on the second page, it has Sunday through Wednesday of finals week. And so what you're going to start with doing is you're going to put up your schedule, everything that's due that final week, along with finals week. So if you have your English final on Tuesday and you have your math final on Monday, then we're just going to throw those right into the schedule. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to do a project planner for each of the big projects due those last 2 weeks. So what you're going to do with this project planner, you could do it on home, you could do it on a scrap of paper, you could do it on a whiteboard, you can use our form. You're going to break down all of your larger projects into smaller, more attainable chunks. And so for that final exam, you could say math final exam here, the due date is Tuesday or Monday, and then what we can do is we can say we're going to study units 1 through 3, and then 3 through 5, 6 through 8, and then 9 and 10. And so those are the different units we're going to do. You could fill in your specifics. So what parts do you want to do? Do you have to turn anything in, or is this a self-accountability item? The length of component, this can be anything for how long does this component need to be. So if you're writing a paper, for example, you could say you want a 2-page outline. Or for this current example, you can say how long do you think that this is going to take you to study, and then set yourself due dates for when each of these components are due. Now what you can do after you've done all of this is you want to add it to your end of semester planner. And so this is going to start to flesh out your last 2 weeks of the semester. Finally, we should talk about study strategies, because it's not just about time management, it's about using your time effectively these last 2 weeks. And so rereading your notes or rereading the textbook is not a great way. Cramming, trying to just re-put all of that information you've learned all semester into your brain just to regurgitate it onto an exam the next day, it's probably not going to be great for long-term success. So what I want to talk about is 3 different study strategies you can use. So the first is creating a practice exam. This is your final exam. Look back through your past exams and create mock exams with mock questions, and then you can go through and answer those questions. You can use your textbook to create the questions and then set all of your resources aside and really answer those questions as if you're taking a practice exam. You can go through all of your answers then and figure out what you know and what you don't know to allow you to review those, and then you can take your test exam again. So the second study strategy is use your textbook or homework problems. A lot of textbooks have review questions or reading questions or math questions that go along with each chapter and unit. Most textbooks also have answers keys, and so you can go through, answer those questions in the textbook, and check the answer key. Again, you should practice this just as if it's a practice exam. Leave all of your resources closed and set aside. Then you can check your answers either question by question or by unit. So maybe you do a page of questions and then you check those page of solutions. The third and final one is figuring out what you know and what you don't know. So you can create flashcards, and then as you're going through those flashcards, create 2 piles. One pile of things that's super easy for you to remember, things you understand from top to bottom. And the second pile are things that you're more uncomfortable with. And that pile is how you start to build more your practice exams, what you need to review in your reading, and other study strategies. So this was our mini workshop on how to prepare for final exams.